Bum bum para bum 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 para bum 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 para bum 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 para bum 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 bum.
With top speeds of around 210 miles per hour heading into the overtaking opportunity of turn 13, the 2.7 miles of the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve are some of the quickest on the Formula One calendar. There are 14 corners in total, with 60% of the lap taken at full throttle, and average lap speeds clock in at about 130 miles per hour.
Well, ain't you gonna speak, Crofty? Welcome, guys, to another episode
It's time
of.
to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Jones lines up on pole position, and
With Alexander Albon
lines up
second.
alongside. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Stroll,
Verstappen,
Daniel Kvyat, and
Russell,
Bottas,
Ocon,
Leclerc, and Nicolas
Latifi,
Matsushita,
Magnussen,
Pierre Gasly,
Zhao,
the grid penalty, and Joe, Norris,
Mick Schumacher,
Nick De Vries, and
Giovinazzi,
Antonio Giovinazzi, Giotto, Vettel,
Sebastiano
Stefan
Vettel,
Albon, and Callum Ilott.
Ilott.
Now, it's almost time for lights out. So
You know
let's
what
go down
rhymes
to
with
the track.
Ilott? I'm not cute anymore.
Now that we've got some points on the board, let's continue this form and aim for another top 10 finish.
But because that's the what is going on? Why so many cars going up his? Anyway, the cute anymore song was from Illit. Oh my god, I thought he's gonna crash into him. I haven't seen this in a while. Everyone's suffocating each other when they're going to races. Anyway, it's Canada, so you know you have to look at Lewis Hamilton. Oh, never mind. May he rest in soul, you know. When I mean soul, I mean South Korea, baby. Haha, because he ain't gonna never die, bro. But anyway, if you think about it, all of the legends die horribly. Like, I mean, maybe not die horribly because like Michael Schumacher is still alive, but like 7 world champion is like currently like hospitalized in a potato state, and then you have Ayrton Senna who died, and Alan Prost is still alive. There was an F1 episode where all the champions, old champions sat on one table, and there was Prost and Mika Hakkinen, but they didn't invite Sebastian Vettel. They didn't invite Lewis Hamilton. They didn't invite Jenson Button or Nico Rosberg. The youngest guy was Mika Hakkinen. But it was a great interview. It's really cool. There was Stewart and Prost. But imagine if it had Ayrton Senna or Michael Schumacher, because Michael Schumacher should be on that list because I think he was like 94, 95th year champion, and Mika Hakkinen was only 99 and 98. So how you like them apples? Anyway, we have yellow flag. We have another yellow flag in this entry. It is expected because it's Canada, and I'm surprised there's not rain, but maybe there is, as you can see, as the main character dude goes into the pit stops to have yellows. So probably a one-stopper, I guess. Hopefully it won't mess up his strategy, as everyone else doesn't pit. He pits, making him go from first to like 21st. But will he recover? He will, because everyone will need to be on pit stops. As we can see, Alex Albon going first with probably Stroll behind, and some McLarens, and Valtteri Bottas being in 5th, 6th place. but like everything seems to be fine. So safety car in this lap. We'll see if the Red Bull will keep this position or not as they go racing in the Japanese livery, or maybe or Turkish livery. I think Red Bull have only done white liveries on where? Japan and Turkish? I think. Maybe more. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, please. As we go racing here in Canada, corner 5 to 6, these easy corners. Yep, we're definitely in 2009 or 11, I can't remember the year, where Jenson Button faced against Sebastian Vettel and Vettel fumbled the bag. Bro, fumbled the bag real quick. Final lap, bro. And he fumbled the bag in that corner. Anyway, as we can go see, and Toro Rosso is taking over on Aston Martin, but the locks up and crashes into Lewis Hamilton's Ferrari. Oh, it's just a McLaren. I'm sorry. Oh, they go 3 wide, just like when Lewis Hamilton or Lando Norris crashed into that corner. You know, Canada has been very iconic lately in this, not lately, but like very, oh, damage, that's damage. But oh, what is it? What are you doing, my friend? What was that? Oh, and he goes for the outside for the Alpines, and he does it. Next up is Valtteri Bottas. Little bit of corner cutting, but it's fine because he's on an island in Canada, you know. Canada, home of one basketball team, Toronto Raptors. You know, there was 2 basketball teams in Canada, but then they fumbled the bag, and that team became Memphis Grizzlies in America. But now they have Ja Morant, which they want to trade anyway. But maybe they won't. I don't know. He had a great game in London. You know who's from London? Probably Lando Norris, as his previous team faces off against the main character dude and loses as the main character dude. Or is it Valtteri Bottas? I can't know. Oh, it's the main character dude going into pit stop again. Why did he do that? I can't remember. He probably had damage. Yes, front wing damage, as you can see, and he goes into the softs. Where is the McLaren? Is he also have? Oh, he almost crashed again with the McLaren. How could they do this to me? So that's Max Verstappen. Of course he crashed into Max Verstappen. It's Max Verstappen. When he was battling against Charles Leclerc said it was an incident. Max Verstappen said, "Get out of my way, I'm Max Verstappen." Just like the main character dude here, he probably was gonna... Oh, we go 3 wide in this corner. That's amazing scenes, as they don't know where to put the car and they're going to the screams. What did they do? He goes through. That's what he do. Again, next up is the Toro Rosso. Of course, he's gonna have an easy pickings with this one, as he has fresher tires. You know, when you give a guy a gap that exists, he will be a racing driver. It's just plainly obvious. You give a guy a gap and he will make sure to fill that gap. God damn, those words just sound wrong. Anyway, he's back where he came from. As he goes, look at this cinematic, we can see from his POV. Oh, he goes right, left. Now he goes straight, looks back, sees car, and does nothing. No, he goes for the overtake, because if, oh my god, I'm looking at Valtteri Bottas. I'm so clueless, by the way. Because he's wearing the yellow socks, bro. And the main character dude, he has reds back on. That's what's happening. and we can see another overtake. It's like he wants to be first. That's a dedication. That's a mastery of work as he overtakes. Poor Toro Rosso, you know, poor guy. He got overtaken by 2 pink cars. Pink cars don't exist anymore anyway. Except for this series. Like, share, and comment. What livery should I do next or the next season if it ever happens? Because just because I'm pink doesn't mean I'll have to stay pink. We can make a law, because let's say I got stabbed in the back, you know, blood is red, so I could have a red. Or let's say that I am drowning in tears because I lost, so blue. So guys, do comments and say what color do you want the main series to go with, okay? And I will pick the top comment and do it. Yep, that's what I do. As the main character dude finishes first.
Race win. You've really been great today.
He only took 3 pit stops, and he has done it gladly, with Kevin Magnussen being a driver of the day. I don't understand how though. He did absolutely nothing. Is that the Red Bull previous principle? No? Okay.
And talk to me. What do you think it was that sealed the win for them?
Well, the safety car completely changed the race, didn't it? It's hard to say exactly what would have happened without it, but there's no question that they came out of that situation
Safety
in
car.
a good position.
It was pure skill, bro.
Safety
car.
To the podium for what can only be described as a fantastic day for Formula One.
So let's do a post race interview with the main character dude. So, why do you think you won today?
I just, well, after the second pit stop, I just didn't hold back and overtook as many cars as I possibly could.
Let's discuss,
You know, the gap was to the car ahead was 5 seconds. Well, I overtook him.
Incredible driving.
It's time to check
Yes,
out the
just like
constructor
Crofty and
standings.
the other
Current
dude
leaders
said, that
continue
was
to extend
incredible
their lead at the top. Meanwhile,
racing,
Renault
and
move
see
up
you
the
next
table
week.
with another strong performance this